You just can't have everything in the world, much like how you can't have a weapon with very high attack power without having negative affinity. It's just the law of Moss Honor now.
Hey, I don't make the rules.
And having negative affinity isn't all that bad, it just happens to debuff your very high damage sometimes. But when the meta shifts to crit focused builds, our Deviljho weapons are left out there collecting dust.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
That's why in this video, I'll be showing you guys updated builds for the Deviljho Lance and the Deviljho Dual Blades. A lot of you guys have been asking for builds, and thank you for being patient, but you guys gotta understand.
You can't rush art.
Deviljho weapons come with negative 30% affinity, and we'll be taking advantage of this with the new skill, Critical Ferocity. This skill gives you a small chance to buff up your damage when landing a negative critical hit. So instead of getting a negative 25% damage modifier to your attacks, you get a small chance to change that negative into a big positive damage multiplier. It's not the best skill out there, because the more Critical Ferocity skills you add into your build, the higher your weapon's negative affinity becomes, while your chances of getting that big damage buff still remain small. So we're simply going to treat Critical Ferocity as a bonus. That's why I think having Critical Ferocity level 1 is enough to offset the negative affinity of your weapon. And for that, we only need to equip the Tigrex Helm. Our Deviljho weapon's negative affinity will be bumped up to 40% and will have a small chance of getting that 50% damage buff. For the Deviljho Dual Blades build, we will equip the Tigrex Helm for Critical Ferocity, the Rathian Vambraces for more burst, and the rest will be for Dragon Attack. We will equip the Deviljho Waist and the Pink Rathian Chest and Legs to get Dragon Attack 4. Overall, the build will have Critical Ferocity level 1, Dragon Attack 4, and Burst level 4. Sadly, we still need to drift smelt additional points of Burst and Dragon Attack to complete the build. Looking at some gameplay, Critical Ferocity really shines with fast attacking weapons. You get more chances to proc the buff and output more damage, especially when using the Dual Blades' special move. Now, for the Lance, the Critical Ferocity buff won't proc as much like with the Dual Blades, but we still get a very nice build thanks to the Deviljho Lance's 2 points of offensive guard. We equip the same Tigrex Helm for Critical Ferocity and the Deviljho Waist and Vambraces and the Pink Rathian Legs for Dragon Attack. We'll also equip the Baroth Mail for more offensive guard. Overall, the build has Critical Ferocity 1, Dragon Attack 4, Offensive Guard 4, and an extra 2 points of Peak Performance. Honestly, I think Peak Performance is perfect for the Lance, but when using this build, we have to be on point with our Perfect Guards, since this build doesn't have any guard skills. So to limit chip and knockback, we'll need to be perfect guarding attacks consistently, or else we'll lose a lot of HP due to chip damage. It's the same story with the Dual Blades build. We still need to drift smelt 1 more point of Dragon Attack and Offensive Guard to complete the build. Deviljho weapons still remain to be one of the best weapons in the game, thanks to its great stats and the amazing skills that it comes with. Not to mention the fact that it's still one of the few Dragon Elemental weapons we have in the game. The main downside is its negative affinity, but thanks to the addition of Critical Ferocity, we can change its effects from a debuff to a big damage buff. By limiting Crit Ferocity to just level 1 and equipping more Dragon Attack, this helps our build be more consistent in terms of damage. We don't have to rely on the small chance that we get a big buff from Crit Ferocity. Now, you can apply the same strategy and equip Critical Ferocity skills for Rajang weapons. These weapons also come with beefy stats, but this time, instead of equipping Dragon Attack pieces, you'll be equipping more Thunder Attack. But in my opinion, the best Rajang weapon is the Rajang Heavy Bowgun. And in the next video, I'll be showing you guys an awesome fun build for it. So be sure to check it out next, but that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.